Well, hello everybody, Hugz here, and we are back for some more fishing in Fishing North Atlantic. Today, I want to do a little bit more scallop fishing. I tried it once, we used the smaller boat, and yeah, that was kind of a drag, to say the least. You get it? Drag, because you dragged it. Okay, never mind. But it was not great, right? The smaller boat, it was not easy to scallop fish in that thing with the ancient equipment and everything going on that thing had. But I think we're ready to get the next boat up, which is a two-tier dragger, and supposedly everything's mechanical on that one, so it should be actually a lot easier. Now, I'm pretty sure I'm in the right port to actually pick it up. Let's go take a look. Here it is, right here, the Ocean Scout. So it's got an absolutely massive storage hold, 220,000 pounds. I can't even imagine getting that much scallop. I mean, the quota is only 881,000 pounds. So, yeah, that's a lot of scallops, to say the least. But if we take a look at the model over here, it's got these big outriggers. I'm assuming that's where the nets go, and they drag off the side. So it hopefully is a much better experience. Now, we don't quite have enough money to buy it yet, but I think I'm going to remedy that with a little bit of a bank loan. So let's head on over to Ye Olde Bank. So if we want to borrow some money, what can we get? We can get $1 million, and we would pay it back over 36 months. But I think we can get away with less than that. We could go with this 570,000 one, and that would pretty much put us exactly where we need to be. You know what? It's probably safer to go with $1 million, just to have a little bit of cushion room, just in case we need it. We might need more crew and stuff like that. So, I'm gonna go ahead and take this out. Oh boy, $2 million. Okay, that's a pretty big investment, and it's a lot of money to have to pay back. So hopefully this works out. We'll see.
Are you serious?
With our money secure, though, we can finally get ourselves the Ocean Scout. So 106. Or not 100, but 1 million. Jeez, $1 million I'm spending on a boat. This is absolutely crazy. Let's go ahead and buy it. Tutorial? No, I don't think I need to do the tutorial. We did it in the last boat, so I think we're fine there. Now, let's take a look here. Let me just hop out, and let's just get a good look at our boat. Actually, before I even do that, let me turn some lights on so I can finally see something in here. Now, let's take a look. All right, so we've got our cabin up here. Cockpit. Cabin, whatever you want to call it. Oh, we can use the ladder? That's cool. Looks like we have a little wash closet in here. Little porta-john. I don't know what you call it on a ship. I'm sure they have a special name for it. And, okay, here's all our gear for the crew. Very nice. What else we got down here? Little kitchen? Couple bunks for the crew? Wow, this is like a fully functional ship. We got everything we need on here. Where does this ladder go? Does this go just back up to... Oh, this is a whole different area. Guessing that is our emergency lifeboat if we need it. Hopefully we don't need it. That would kind of be terrible. Let's go back down here, though, and let's check out the back area, the work deck. Okay, so here we go. Here's where our nets are. This is where we're going to be dredging from. And how does this work exactly? It's got... Yeah, okay, so those hook onto here. And I'm sure that they extend out and you drag that way. Okay, and what's this over here? Is this for shucking? Is our shucking station? That must be our shucking station. Now, how many crew should I get for this guy? Let's hop into the captain's chair. Let's take a look. So we got sort scallops, we got hand gut, and then we have dredge. Ooh, okay. And I can assign a person to each of those. Oh, interesting. Wow, okay, that's much different. I'm going to need much more crew here. I can only have 5 max, so I'm going to have to choose carefully. Now, hand gutting. Is there no machine gutter available for this? Let's stock up for a second here. Check out some upgrades. Nay, there is no machine gutter. Everything is done by hand. Okay. Well, I do have at least one guy that's advanced in hand gutting. So we'll have that covered, but the rest of the stuff, we're in a little bit of trouble. We're going to have to find some new crew. So here's Josh. He's good at scallop gutting and hand gutting. I am assuming that scallop gutting overrides the hand gutting in this scenario. So either way, he's kind of got the skill we need. And if we go over to Rudy here, he's actually not too shabby at dredging. So that's a good start, but we're going to need more than that. Now, ideally, I want to hire people that don't have a high rate. The lower the rate, the more money we get in our pocket at the end of things. So I'm going to go ahead and hire Victor here. And I think we'll go with Pearl as well. So that'll put us at 4. I need one more person though. Derek, you're our man. All right. So we basically just hired the cheapest people possible. That's fine. Now let's do a little bit of training here. We're going to need 2 people to sort, 1 more dredger. Those are kind of our top priorities at the moment. Derek here already has a little bit in dredging, so I think we'll go ahead and we'll pump him up to level 10. So that's a 16 in dredging. Okay. We don't have too much more money. So I got to be careful, and I got to pick these next couple levels carefully. Careful. Let's just say that a lot. Let's see. Sort Scallops. We'll go ahead and get you up to 9. And then Pearl will do the same exact thing. That should... Okay, yes. So now we kind of have something for everything, which is exactly what we want. But I think it's just time to get out there. Do some dredging. Let's see what we can get on our first run. And we do have 1 scallop habitat open right over here by German Bank. Let's just scoot on over there. Oh boy, and it's absolutely pitch black out. Hang on a second here. Oh boy. Oh, whoa. Those must be clouds, right? Let me hop out here for a second. Let's take a look here. Look at this. It's like we're just floating in the vast universe. That's crazy. Nighttime can be so dark in this game sometimes. Let's go ahead and swap it over to daytime though, shall we? Oh, there we go. Much better. And look at this. Absolutely beautiful day. It's like the ocean is glass, essentially. I couldn't ask for a better day to fish. Let's get over to the scallop grounds. All right, we are here. I don't think scallops really move a whole lot. And yeah, I'm already seeing birds, so I'm pretty sure we're in the right spot. What I'm going to do is go ahead and set myself a nice little autopilot. Oh, we don't have autopilot on the boat. Oh, no. Okay, never mind. I was going to set an autopilot route, but we're just going to do everything by hand. Let's go ahead and get everybody set out in their positions, and we'll go ahead and get started here. All right, Derek is dredger number 1. Let's put you on that side. Who is dredger number 2? That'd be Rudy. And everybody else, what do we got here? Scallop gutting is Josh. Very good. And then these 2, they must just be on sort scallops. Okay. Well, no time like the present. May as well just get started here. Now, there is like a certain speed you want to be at and everything to make this work the best. So we are going to try and just maintain that. I don't remember exactly what the speed is that we need, but we'll just kind of figure it out as we go. Cool little tip here too. If you guys didn't know, when you have your map over here, if you push this little button right here, bam, it switches over to your catch window. You could do that, I think, when you're trawling and when you're dredging. So that makes things like way easier. And look how far our dredge nets have to go. We're in a little bit of deep water here, huh? All right, how's that for a pattern? It looks a little ridiculous, huh? But I think that's what we're gonna at least try and follow here. Just to maybe have some sort of, I don't know, rational thing going. Okay, our nets are about to hit bottom. They're officially on bottom. Let's see if we start catching anything here. I might be going a little too slow. Let's straighten things out. Oh yeah, there we go. Green side is filling up super quick. Left side is just barely. I should refer to it in nautical terms, shouldn't I? Port and starboard. Why did I not get autopilot on this boat? I really should have got autopilot. Oh, and we're full. Okay, we're full on that side, whichever side that is. I don't quite remember. Let's watch it as it comes up so I know which side is which. I'm guessing that's starboard side. I'm pretty sure it is. The dredge net is getting very close to the top here, so we should be seeing something happening, I believe, on this side. But I'll just keep an eye on both, just in case I'm... Oh, there it is right there. Yes, let's go. Oh, and it looks absolutely stuffed full of scallops. That's what I want to see, man. I'm just kind of all over the place, though, right now. This is not good. Real question is, how many scallops am I going to get here? That's what I need to know at the moment. But there you go. That's how you do it. This is essentially scallop fishing. You put your dredge net out, pull it in, and you make money. So this is what we're going to be doing for a while here. And we caught 3,119 pounds of scallop. Okay, so not a tremendous amount per net pull. But hey, whatever. I mean, it works, right? Really, we'll know how profitable it is once we sell everything we catch. Oh, look at that, bag number 2, full. Let's pull it up. I'm having a little bit of problem maintaining an optimal speed here. You're supposed to be going between 5 and 7 knots. That is not easy to make. Oh, wow. And our other one just filled up like instantly too. Okay, you know what? We're stopping right here. This is a hot spot. I don't want to just keep going. We'll have to wait until our bags are fully up, and then we'll set them back out, and then we'll keep going. I want to get a better look at this in action. Oh, and look. Oh, that's so cool. You can see things from down here. Man, this should really be a multiplayer game. That would be so much fun if you could have like just some of your friends on the boat, and let's see. Full net or full dredge, I should say. Okay, so how does this work here? It puts, okay, whoa. Trying to take me out here. Who is that up there? Is that Rudy? Rudy's got it out for me, guys. Okay. So we lift and then we dump. Pretty simple, really. And then we can inspect. Let me inspect a scallop. Why not? Okay, looks good. Let's throw it in here. All right, we officially did some work. I didn't just pilot the boat. Let's go. Okay, not bad, not bad. Another 3,000 or so, I think. Let's go ahead and get everything set back out. And man, our Josh is like, he's a master gutter. He takes care of that stuff no problem, like super quick. And look, all 5s and 4s. He's doing a bang up job right there. Well, at this rate, it actually shouldn't take too long to fill up the boat. But it would be nicer if we could find a scallop spot that is not as deep as this. If it were a little bit more shallow, it would take our nets a lot less time to get down to the bottom, and we could start scooping them up much quicker. Yeah, and right here, even in the wiki, it says that scallops can be found in 10 to 110 meters. And there are, I believe, 5 scallop habitats. Let me look here. Yeah, look at this. There's 5 habitats. We've only found 1. I bet there's got to be one that is much, much more shallow, and we'll be able to do everything much quicker in that one. We should go hunting around after this trip and see what else we could find out there. And I definitely have to remember to buy autopilot too. Autopilot is a necessity for this sort of activity. Like, look, I got my boat on like full blast here, and I can barely get above 5 knots. Crazy. It's kind of crazy how quickly the nets fill up in the dredges. There's nothing subtle about it. It's not like when you're trawling and you slowly watch the nets fill up. No, dredging, it's just like bam, you're empty and then you're full. It's kind of nuts. I guess there's just very, very dense pockets of scallops down there. And when you run over them, and you just get tons and tons of scallops. Does feel good, though, having a nice full deck of scallops. I will say that. All right, we got some full nets again. So can I pick up from here? No, I cannot. Okay. We're going to do a quick haul here, and then we're going to head back to port because I think we could do this much, much more efficiently with a couple additions to our boat. So we'll talk about that when we get into port, but for now, I'm just going to pull this in. This should be like another 7,000 pounds or so, which will put us right at about 20,000 pounds. Not bad for our first outing. All right, there we go. How much did I get? I bet Rudy's not done doing his thing yet. No, yeah, he's got a lot to go still. Okay, we should be about 20,000 though, I think, if I'm right here. Let's get our guys in here. Well, are you done sorting? Yes, you're done sorting. Let's get everybody on board, and look at that. 20,000 big ol' smackaroonies worth of scallops. Where do we want to go to port, though? Let's find the best place to sell scallops. Kind of rooting for Lockport here because it's kind of my home base right now. Ooh, it's looking like Digby's the place. Okay, let's head on over to Digby. Where in the world is Digby? Oh, way up there? Wait, what's going on here? Why can't I do my thing? Oh. Wait, what? Hang on. All right, let me get these guys back out here. I think it's because the beams are still out. I don't know why. Just now let me fast travel because these things are still extended. So we got to get those tuckered in. Aha! There's actually a button you have to hit. Retract beams. Okay, there we go. It took me way too long to find that. Digby, here we come. Okay, how much are we going to sell 20,000 pounds of scallops for? 132,000. Okay, not bad at all. Now, there's some things I want to look at getting here. First, obviously, we need autopilot. That is like an absolute must in this particular scenario. Now, I also want to look at maybe getting a little more engine power going here. And that way we can just stay at the speed we need to go at without having to like tussle with our engine and whatnot. So let's just go ahead and get max engine. Why not? Here we go. Bam. I'm not going to bother upgrading the storage because, The likelihood of us needing 220,000 pounds of storage is very low, I feel. It's going to take us a while just to fill up 88,000 pounds, let alone 220. I'm also not too concerned about radar and all that other stuff either. So let's talk about the second thing. I need to find a better scallop spot that isn't so deep. Now, the way that we're going to find that is going to be just kind of going around to all the different towns here and heading to the bar. Because, you know, you get everybody liquored up, they start spilling all their secrets. Let's see, we just got one tip there. Let's take a look. Where is... Oh, yes. Tell me right away. Tell me right away we found one. That one's in much, much more shallow water. You know, it's hard to tell exactly what color that water is. Might be around 50-ish meters. Let's keep going, though. Let's see if we could find one that's even better. There is also the fact that we want to make sure it is a scallop habitat that is a high population, too. So just because it's shallow doesn't necessarily mean that's the one we want to go to. Realistically, we want to be targeting either habitat 1, 3, or 4. And 6? Wait, hang on a second. There's a 6? There is a 6. Okay. So the one we were just at is habitat 6, and it's only a medium. Ah, okay. So man, if we get to one of these, oh boy, we're going to be really cruising when it comes to like dragging them in. Check it out, guys. I found this one. Habitat number 4, right next to the Scotian Shelf. And if we go to the habitats, bam, number 4, high population. It also looks like it's in decently shallow water. So this is the one for us. Let's get over there. Oh, and look at this. Whoa. Hang on. I have never, ever seen the sky look like this. It's purple. Whoa, that's beautiful. Wow. I can't believe I've never seen this before, and I've played this game for so long. Okay, well, let's get back in there. Let's get to fishing. And as nice as it does look, I always prefer fishing during the day. So let's just go ahead and set her at 10 o'clock. That seems good. Kind of not... okay, well, whatever. It is what it is. Now, the way I'm going to do this, I'm going to set myself literally smack dab in the middle there. And then we're just going to do like closely packed centric circles, as packed as we can possibly get them. And we're just going to have our autopilot follow this, set to 6 knots, and that should do really well for us. Hopefully. We'll see. All right, we're ready. I got the autopilot kicked on. Let's get the crew out there. We need to get these set like ASAP. Retract the... No. Where's the thing? Where's... Oh, man, it was right there. Okay. I was about to say, it did it automatically, but for some reason it wasn't letting me do it. Okay, we got our dredgers out. We need to get our scallop gutter, which is you, and then bam, you two are going to be on sort duty. All right, we're ready to go. And how... 78 meters? Man, I thought we were not deep. Okay. Oh, well. Well, either way, we're in a high habitat this time, so hopefully that translates to, faster fishing. The goal I want to set for this trip, though, is at minimum 50,000 pounds of scallops. That's what I need. That's the nut I need to crack if I want to feel happy on this trip. I mean, ideally, I want to fill up the boat, but we'll see. If time permits, I'll fill up the boat. If not, 50,000 minimum. Oh boy, and we just barely touched bottom, and we're already filling in one of our dredge nets. That's a good sign. That's a very good sign. And there goes our second net. Wow. I thought the other one was going to fill up first, but nope. Still working on our second drag here. Things are going significantly slower than I had anticipated. I don't know if we're just in a little rough patch right here, or we're not right on the scallops just yet, but the birds are everywhere. I would have thought that we would be filling up much quicker than we are. So the 50,000, this might be a wow that we're going to be here. Okay, 30,000 pounds in, and the waves on the seas are not making this easier. Our speed keeps fluctuating like tremendously, which is a pain in the butt because it keeps us out of our optimal dredging zone. But we're still pushing through. I'm almost at that 50,000 pound mark. It's taken quite a bit of time, but you know, it is what it is. We're keeping busy. Well, we have officially passed the halfway mark. We're at 45,715 pounds of gutted fish. Gutted fish, I should say, gutted scallops. Are scallops fish? I don't think so. I mean, I guess shellfish, so kinda, maybe. I don't know. But we're past the halfway. As you can see, yeah, it's dark, and we're in the middle of a storm. So things are just really going great right now. Our guys are almost, yeah, Derek specifically is almost all done on his stamina. So I'm not sure if maybe I'll just have him rest and keep pushing through it, or if we're just going to come back and offload and see what 50,000, hopefully 50,000 gets us. Little change of plans. So instead of going back, I basically just rested everybody for a day. Yeah, everybody's back to full stamina. We went, skipped 24 hours, and we're back on the grind, baby. And I'm finding now that my port side dredge net fills up super quick sometimes, but my starboard side, wait, port, starboard? My starboard side fills up super quick. My port side fills up slowly. Not quite sure why that is, but it seems to be the trend that I've been witnessing lately. And yeah, I'm curious to see if that continues or not. I guess the right side of the boat is just better at picking up scallops. I don't know, but things are progressing. We're at 54,000 pounds now. 33,000 left to go before we fill up his boat. We're filling it up today, man. That's my goal. I want to fill it up. I want to make the money. I want to get rich scalloping. That is my goal for today. Nothing like catching scallops in the dead of night. Let's check on the crew real quick. See how everybody's doing out here. Doing good on the crane? Check. Over here, 2 dredge operators. You guys, I mean, they've been standing down there for hours. Their legs must be getting tired. Mine are. We have a seat in here? Yeah, okay, we have a seat at least, but I feel pretty fortunate for that. Nobody else has anything, though. Yeah, enough from out here. Yeah, how's the view looking here? Looking pretty nice. You know, for a boat that's over $1 million, this thing sure does look kind of beat up, doesn't it? Been through the works, but I suppose, yeah, I mean, getting a brand new boat in this day and age, who does that? 19,000 pounds left to go, though, so we're making good headway. That's, I mean, how many is that? I don't know. It's a bunch more dredge nets full. I mean, what's a handful of dredge nets at this point? We're almost there. And geez, look at that. Our net filled up so quick. Where'd my thing go? There it is. All right, green, go up. Man, that's the thing. It's so hit or miss sometimes. Like, you go down and bam, net fills up. And look at that, red's full too. Maybe we're getting into some good grounds here and we'll like finish out really strong and fast.
That's what she said. No time, but she did. No time!
Would be nice though if there were some upgrades available where you could get dredge nets that maybe had a little more capacity, because a lot of the time that this takes is just the net coming up and going down. That takes up a lot of time. I feel like if we ran over some of these bigger pockets of scallop and had a higher capacity net, that would cut the time to catch way down compared to what we're doing now. Let's just watch this in action. We got our dredge net up here. It's coming in. It's laid down on the floor. Our crew just stares at it. Oh, the other one's coming up too. Getting a little crowded on that deck, huh? And there go the scallops. Oh, beautiful, beautiful. Give me more of those, man. We need just tons and tons of scallops. If I want a full boat. I can only imagine getting 220,000 pounds of scallop. I don't even know how that's possible. Have any of you out there actually ever grinded that many scallops in one sitting? Because that is a monumental feat if you have. Hats off to you. Let me just give you a good clap, but let me know in the comment section down below if any of you have actually done that. And we have 13,000 left to go, so we're almost there. We're almost there. Oh, and by the way, I did adjust my strategy here a little bit. So I saw something on Steam. There was a bit of a guide on how to scallop, and they suggested that you set out 4 markers around the scallop zone, and then you do a square pattern going around. So that's what I followed. I vaguely remember doing that at some point in the past, but it's been so long since I really gave scalloping a fair shake that I just didn't remember doing it like that. I always thought for some reason the best way was to go from the inside and spiral your way out, but this way makes much more sense. Let's see if we're gonna hit the ground here and get really lucky and just start to fill our nets one more time. That would be beautiful. If I could get another quick pull right here and not have to drag for an extended period of time. Oh, tell me we were right at the edge of one and we just missed it. No, come on, man. What about the other one? Only a couple meters left to go before it hits bottom. Maybe that one will fill up? No, not quite. Okay. All right, looks like we got a little while to wait. I do also have to keep in mind, I am doing this on hard mode. Hard mode makes everything surprisingly harder. Kind of makes sense, I suppose. But yeah, all the habitats are smaller, the prices are way down. So I'm really making it more difficult on myself doing it this way. If you're gonna go scalloping, I would maybe suggest not doing it this way. Do it on like normal mode. Just dropped off one more full dredge net, and that puts us pretty much at needing 2 more loads. We gotta haul up 2 more loads off the seafloor, and we should fill up the boat. They gotta be like full nets though. I can't do any 2,900. It's gotta be full 3,200 pound nets. Otherwise it's not gonna work, and we'll have to drag a little bit more, which will just be devastating at this point. Oh man, but we're getting there. We're getting there. Guys, we've done it. This is the last haul coming up right now. I've got one net that's completely full, and then I've got my other net that's less than 20% full, but that it doesn't even matter because all we need is 3,000 pounds of scallops and we're good to go. So, oh boy, it feels good hauling this up, man. It's been a marathon. It's been a really long marathon. This is probably the longest I've fished in one sitting in a very long time. Maybe, I'm thinking back, maybe there was an episode where I crab fished, but I don't even know if it was longer than this. I watched like 3 episodes of The Flash. Yeah, I've been here a while, okay? I'm going a little stir crazy. I'm ready to get this, bring it on home and make the money. So all we got to do is get this up, and we are ready to head back to Digby, I think? And I want to get this like a nice tight in look at this. All this work, it culminates to this final moment of these scallops being dumped on our deck and then sorted and then stuffed into our hold, which we actually should have more than we can carry at this point. So we're gonna have to dump some overboard. There they go. There they go. That's both nets empty. Lay them back down on the ground, boys and lady. We do have one lady out there, I think, right? Somewhere, I'm pretty sure. It's all up to Joshy now. He's counting them out. Whatever's left over, he's gonna tell. There we go, 543 pounds lost, but our storage is officially full. 88,184 pounds of scallops. That is a whopping 384 individual scallops that we have stuffed inside of our Ocean Scout. Feels good, man. Feels really good. Okay, let's get back to port. Let's sell our catch and let's celebrate. And one more thing before I forget, retract beams. Can't really see in the dark, but trust me, they retracted. Let's look at our finances real quick and just make sure Digby is 576. That should be the most. Yep, it is still Digby. Okay, let's get over to Digby. Let's sell, man. I'm ready. Okay, I'm not really sure why, but it's not letting me fast travel to Digby. This is super concerning to me right now. I'm not sure what's going on. May just have to bring it in manually here. Just guide it on home, because look, it's grayed out. Well, let me click on it. I don't understand. Is everything closed? Is it a holiday or something? What's going on? Well, there's the port. So I'm just going to dock it manually, and I don't know. Is it because there's like a giant blizzard going on or something? What's happening right now? I guess I get to like test my skills though, see if I still got it in terms of controlling my boat. Oh boy, it's super full too. It doesn't even want to turn. Hey, we are so close. We are so close. Come on, man, just let me get in there. Game is really testing me right now. I think I fished so much that maybe I broke the game. Maybe I'm not even supposed to have this much scallop. Come on. Yes, dock at Digby, please. Oh, let's sell it. It's 5. What? Oh, that is a punch in the gut. 574,000. Oh, man. That was so much work. That's like 2 loads of cod on the other boat. Oh, boy. Okay. Is sea scallops gonna get you rich? It could, if you're a madman and you want to do it for hours and days and months maybe, but it is nowhere close to the best method of fishing. Now I got a boat that I paid $1.6 million for, took out $1 million loan from the bank, and I'm stuck with it. Okay. Oh man, This has been pretty brutal, guys. This has been very, very brutal. I think I got to go back to COD. I got to go back to COD. It's January now, so we have our COD quota back. We can definitely fish that and make some good money there. But man, how it's hard. Okay, it's a tough pill to swallow when you do it for that long and you make that little, unless you just enjoy doing it, which if that's your thing, that's your thing. More power to you. For me, my thing is making money. I want to make money and get the bigger ships, but I guess it was still fun nonetheless. I hope you guys enjoyed watching my pain. And yeah, don't forget to like, subscribe, leave a comment down below. As always, have yourself a beautiful day, everybody, and I will see you on the next one.